Hi everyone, I am Kelly Schaffner. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I have a shoe haul to share with you. I am so glad that you have joined me today. I have been MIA for a while, so welcome. Thank you very much for clicking on this video today, guys. I'm an online reseller and I resell women's pre-loved shoes and clothing online. That is how I make my living. And I make videos here on YouTube to share my finds with you, tell you what's selling, everything surrounding reselling. So if you like those types of videos, I really hope that you will subscribe and join me for a future video if you are curious about where I have been. Guys, I had a mandatory time off. I had to take a break from YouTube, and I will update you on my life situation at the end of this video. I know most of you are just here to see the shoes, so I'm going to jump right into the shoes after I ask just one small request of all of you. Every single one, new and old, I ask you right now to please hit that thumbs up button and drop a comment in the comment section below. And here is why, because YouTube hates it when creators take any time off. They don't care what the circumstances surrounding that time off is, and it can be very, very difficult to kind of recharge your channel once you have taken some time off. So if you enjoy this content, please be certain to subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment. I am so anxious to chat with you too, and I want to thank each and every one of you that reached out to me, whether that was through YouTube or Instagram. Thank you for checking on me. You'll never know how much it means to me that you think about me when you're not watching my videos, guys. That's so special, and I'll tell you what, I think about you. Often when I find something really cool, I cannot wait to share it with you. And that hasn't happened in a while. So if you can't tell already, I'm pretty excited. Today's shoe haul is not collaborative, what's it called? Cumulative. A cumulative thrift haul. All of these items were thrifted in the month of August, so I am way behind on even filming hauls. Although I took a break from YouTube, I did not take a break from my reselling business. So I was still thrifting and listing items and selling items online. So I just wasn't able to share them with you. And these shoes are too good not to share. So I'm going to try to tell you the cost if I remember the cost. You guys, if you don't follow me, and it's time to follow me, but I keep my costs as low as possible. One of the way I keep my costs low is I almost always shop on sales days, and there's a couple thrift stores, small thrift shops in my town that are local. One is St. Vincent de Paul. All of their shoes are $2 per pair. I have some shoes from St. Vincent de Paul. I also have some shoes that I paid half price for. There's a couple pairs from Savers that I picked up on Senior's Day where I received 30% off, but I have a large lot of shoes that I bought from a friend of a friend. So, and I paid up for those. So stick around. I will show those at the end. Although I can't remember the cost on everything, I know the cost on the last 10 pairs. These I picked up at St. Vincent de Paul. This was a $2 pickup, and I have never found this brand before. So I was super excited to find these Giuseppe Zanotti booties. This is a black suede. This is like a 7-inch stiletto with a leather bottom on them. These are a size 40. Can you see that right there? Size 40. Let me see if you can see the label in here. There it is. You can see they're in pretty good condition. They came to me very, very dusty, and you can kind of see like right around, this has got a hidden platform in it, and you could really see the outline of the hidden platform. So I tried to clean these up as best I could. Is this a dated style? Let me know in the comments if you think these are dated. I was just excited to find this brand because I have never sold this brand before. So we will see how these do. Size 40, Giuseppe Zanotti. Yay. Okay, I have some more boots. You guys, I am shopping for boots, although there's some items in here that are not boots. These were all picked up at the half price shoe sale, where most things are normally priced anywhere from $6 to all the way up to maybe $15. I paid $6 a piece for the next 3 pairs of shoes. I think these are such a cool look. The size on them is a size 9. They're just a wee too big for me because trust me, I have tried on most of the shoes in this haul. This is a woven textile leather cap with this black studding detail, leather bottoms. I'm always looking for leather bottom shoes. They tend to be better brands with leather bottoms, better quality. These are Loeffler Randall, and they are a size 9. Can you see that Loeffler Randall? Let me get in close so you can see it. Little wear on the leather bottoms. There's always wear on leather bottoms, but you can see the top of the boot looks pretty good. This is all elastic goring here. Now, they weren't perfect, and I knew that going into it. You can see there is a few little snags on the textile part of this boot, but other than that, they're in great condition. So I will be able to offer my buyer a really great deal on some really cool boots. I love these boots, these shoes. These are like a sock bootie by Alexander Wang. You can tell an Alexander Wang shoe oftentimes by these really cool heel details. I called this a suspended heel, but let me get in close so you can kind of check that out. So this is a patent leather wrapped block heel, leather bottoms, again, quite a bit of wear on these. This is a nude color peep toe sock bootie by Alexander Wang, and I'm not going to be able to share the brand label. In fact, it was very difficult to photograph it for my listing, but these were very, very dirty when I got these. And I picked these up for $6, and I had to say to myself, is it worth the project? And I decided that it was. I just used Tide wipes to wash the dirt off these over and over and over again. It took about 5 tries. There is just a little bit of like picking on the fabric, but overall I think these are in pretty good condition, and these are a size 7. I don't remember the titles of all of the different shoes. If I do remember them, I will leave it somewhere on the screen, because all of these have been listed for a while. But I was so excited to find Alexander Wang. I have picked up Alexander Wang before, and it hasn't sold yet, but I still like finding that designer. Okay, this is also a new to me brand. Black leather boots with that gold plate design on them, and these are by the brand Krakoff. And I wasn't familiar. I knew this was a great brand. You can just feel the quality. Again, they do have that leather bottom on them. These I think are a size 40, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see the size. So yeah, these are in fact a size 40. I'll try to get in close so you can see the Krakoff. Yeah, I wasn't familiar. I did look these up before I left the thrift store because I wanted to see what they were like. I was going to buy them anyway. $6 for a pair of leather shoes is a great deal. Now, I found out that Krakoff is actually the creative designer for Coach, or he was the creative designer for Coach for many, many years. He is no longer, and I don't even believe he still has a line. Correct me if I'm wrong. I really don't know much about this designer, but I knew these were a great boot. Now guys, it's got this little band, this leather strap that wraps around the ankle, which I think is so edgy and cute, but it is also removable. It is attached through the pull on the back. This is about a 4-inch heel, and these are similar to like a Chelsea boot. They do have the elastic goring on either side of them. Such a nice looking boot, and I'm wondering, can you see the Coach influence on these boots? I feel like I can once I found out that he was the creative director of Coach. I don't know. I might be fooling myself, but I was happy to find these and give these a go. Oh, okay. These shoes came from the half price shoe sale too. These are Louis SC. They're smaller size. I got them at a good price. These are a size 7. Okay, so they're not crazy small. This is a metallic Oxford, lace-up Oxford with a bow on them, and they're not perfect. You can see right on the toe they're missing a little bit of the metallic. The clerk at the checkout told me these were dance shoes, and I said, well, or they could just be an Oxford, an everyday Oxford, and I think she thought I was crazy, but yeah, this is what they look like, and I've had very good luck selling this style, and this is a great brand, all leather Oxford metallic shoes. The next two pairs I picked up at Savers, went with 30% off on Senior's Day. Again, more Oxfords. This is a brand I recently tried out for the very first time. This brand and this exact shoe sold very quickly for over $50. So I am going to try it again. This is Nasolo, and this style is called the James. That's my husband's name. So it's very easy to remember this style name. I did use some Doc Martens on these to kind of revive them. They definitely needed a little conditioning. So it did darken the leather a little bit. These are a size 8.5 leather bottoms in great condition. They have received quite a bit of attention. They have not sold as fast as the first pair that I have, but I am confident they are going to sell. And speaking of Nasolos, I found two pairs. Could be the same donor, but these are a size 9, 8.5 and 9. And this is more like a Chukka Boot. And again, I don't remember the name, but they have a longer shaft. It's like a 4-inch shaft, but other than that, they look almost the same, a little bit pointier on the toe, and they also have a leather bottom. Now, immediately after listing these Nasolo shoes and boots, the shoes received much more attention than the boots, although the boots have since caught up and they are getting quite a bit of attention. They're in great shape. The leather darkened with the Doc Martens, but they still look better than they did with the dried up, scratched up leather. So I think these are still going to sell, and I'll let you know, guys, because I do expect a return of over $50 for both of those shoes. All right, next up are some shoes that belong to me. I purchased these full retail price from the Hey Dude website. There is the tags. These are not new with tags. So I purchased 3 pairs of Hey Dude sneaker shoes. These are really, really lightweight shoes. What is the name of this one? Does it say? These are the Peyton linen in gray and black, and I did order a size 9 in all 3 pairs, and all 3 pairs were too large for me. So I did try to exchange them for smaller sizes, and I wasn't able to do that. They were final sale, so I have listed them in my Poshmark closet. Now, these I was going to try to make work, and I did wear them around my house to see if they would work. They just flopped on my feet. So I decided to sell them because that's all I can do. I really cannot wear them even with socks. So I am selling these new without tags, or no. I'm selling these as good used condition because I did wear them around my house, but they've never been worn outside of the house. And the next pair is these. These are so cute, and I'm so sad that they didn't work for me. This is a Sherpa tennis shoe by Hey Dude. There is the Hey Dude logo, and you guys, these are so trendy. Yeah, I tried them on. They're, again, too big for me, but this is a Sherpa lined. These are elastic laces on these shoes. Very, very lightweight, and I love that orange detail and the colorful shoestrings on these. These are called, let me tell you, these are the Karina Sherpa Sneakers, and I am selling these new with tags. The good thing about it is the size 9 is no longer available on the website, so I may be able to sell these. Now, I did sell the 3rd pair. They were like a leopard print. They were called the Lena Angora slip-on. I was so excited to try the slip-on. I have tried the Wendy lace-up ones, and those are awesome, guys. But yeah, I was able to sell these. I'll put a picture of them right here. They sold in a bundle for $50. I did recoup my investment on those slip-on sneakers. Again, they were no longer available in a size 9, so I got lucky there because they are clearanced at Hey Dude right now. I did not intentionally buy these shoes for retail arbitrage. I bought them for personal use. I was very, very disappointed that they were just too big for me and that I wasn't able to exchange them. I have since Ordered myself just one pair in a smaller size, in my true size 8. Hopefully they will fit and they will work and I will wear them and never sell them because I'll wear them out. But anyway, this is a very popular brand of shoes. Every time I find them in the thrift stores, they sell very quickly for me. I hope that's the case with these ones that I basically got retail arbitrage, and I'm just hoping to make my money back on them. Okay, now have a pair of Ferragamo heels. And a story. This is a pair of Ferragamo platform shoes. They probably are an older Ferragamo. That's what I'm guessing. That is an older label. They are a leather bottom. They're in pretty good shape, but they do have marks right here. This is all textile wrapped over leather, and there is some discoloration on both of them right there. The heels on these look really good. They are a slingback, and overall they're in very good condition. Now I bought 3 pairs of shoes on Whatnot, and I paid $1 plus shipping for all 3 pairs of shoes. My total came to like $25 for 3 pairs of shoes at $1 a piece plus $22 shipping. There was some tax on top of that. I was so disappointed in this purchase. I popped into this show, guys. It was the young lady's very first show on Whatnot. There was very few people there, and she was starting her auctions at $1. I got some great shoes, 3 great pairs of shoes from her, but I was overcharged on shipping by £5. When I received the package myself, I knew that she charged me for £9 of shipping. I reached out to Whatnot customer service to complain about that, and Whatnot said you knew when you purchased what you were paying for shipping, which is absolutely correct. When you are placing a bid, before you place a bid on Whatnot, you can push on a little button that will tell you what your shipping cost is going to be. So I was aware of the shipping that I was going to be paying. What I wasn't aware of is that the seller would grossly overestimate the weight of the shoes by over £5. So I was disappointed in that, and Whatnot stood firmly behind the seller. There was no protection for the buyer, and it just left such a sour taste in my mouth. I honestly have not purchased on Whatnot since then, which is it's funny how one experience can just change everything, right? But that's the way it works. I would recommend, if you are purchasing on Whatnot, to stick to sellers that you know and trust. And I don't think that this was a deceitful mistake. I think it was probably a seller that is not an eBay seller, that is not familiar or not used to weighing items. Because in all truth, guys, I have sold on Whatnot. The seller does not benefit by exaggerating shipping costs. They don't. I, as a seller, was not making money off of shipping. And I need to quit complaining about that, because it did work out in my favor. I bought 3 pairs of shoes. 1 pair has sold. It was a pair of Eileen Fisher. They were called the Willow. They were a wedge sandal, all leather, like a bronze leather sandal, and they were defective at that. I did not know they were defective when I purchased them, but I did disclose that some of the leather was kind of separating. I clearly showed the defects in my pictures and in my listings, and those sandals sold for $50. So I've made a profit on that transaction. I have the Ferragamos to sell yet, and another pair of fit flops that I don't have right here to share with you. I wish I did, but a pair of fit flops, which you guys know I love to sell fit flops, but yeah, I still just kind of, it was just a turn off, and I wanted to share that with you because not everything is rosy with Whatnot. It's a great place to source, and you can also get burned, so buyer beware on Whatnot. This is one of my favorite finds. These boots came from St. Vincent de Paul, and yes, they were marked up. I paid $5 for these chunky moto boots. These are a leather boot. They're a size 10, and they are, I'll get in close. Maybe you can see on the hardware or right here, they are Harley Davidson boots. They are in excellent condition. I always find that this is the interior tag on Harley boots, and I just think that looks a little cheesy. For such a nice chunky leather boot. I think they should have a more substantial tag. They didn't ask me when they were designing them. There is the Harley logo on the bottom, and these boots have received quite a bit of attention, but they're still here with me. I am certain I will find them a good home before the year's end, so I was real excited to find these. I have found Harley boots at St. Vincent de Paul numerous times, so I think I'm always hoping to find a pair when I go in there now. Okay guys, get ready. All of these boots are size 8 or 8.5. My size, but I'm selling them. They are listed for sale. I got so excited to meet this young lady that was selling a bunch of shoes and clothing. I met this lady. She's a friend of a friend. I did not know her, but I babysit one of my friend's dogs. And when I babysit my friend's dogs, she started paying me with clothing. And guys, she has been on a weight loss journey. So she has been showing up every time she drops Rocky. Rocky is her dog. Every time she drops Rocky off, I get the best clothing from her. Well, the last time that she was here, one of her employees was moving and had a bunch of shoes and clothing. She gave me that girl's number and said that the girl might be interested in selling or consigning some clothing with me. Guys, I'm not in the consignment business. I wasn't interested in consigning, but I gave the girl a call. She told me the different brands that she had, and I couldn't get over there fast enough. I spent $125 on 10 pairs of boots. I think it's all boots from her. She had a lot of gym shoes as well, but I don't know that much about gym shoes, and she wanted like $10 a piece on her gym shoes. I picked up a few pieces of clothing. I think I only got like 6 pieces of clothing from her, so I'm probably going to share those with you in a what sold video. Or maybe I'll mix it in with a future video, but I am so happy that I met this girl, and I wish she wasn't moving because I would love to have a continuing relationship with her. These are Loeffler Randall. This is a very classic style by Loeffler Randall, and I don't recall the name of them. They are just a really classic zip back black leather boot. It's almost a pebble leathered boot. They're in great condition. They're a size 8 or 8.5. She did wear them and enjoy them. These are a size 8. So yay. I do like selling Loeffler Randall. I love these guys, and they do have a flaw in them. I didn't notice the flaw. I had to clean all of the boots, polish them up. They were in great condition, but all of them needed a little bit of work. These are rag and bone, and they have this little silver stud detail. That's about a 2-inch heel, zip back, rounded toe. This is the damage. There is quite a scuff on the front, and it's actually missing one silver stud right there. That is the only flaw on these. I mean, they're in amazing condition, and these are also a size 8. So I spent $125 on just the boots. I spent $56 on the clothes, guys. So yeah, it wasn't cheap. I mean, for me, I was really paying up. But this is another pair of rag & bone. What I was starting to say is this haul has paid for itself. So when the boots I have left sell, they are all profit. I did sell 1 pair of boots, and after this one, I will put it on the screen and we will talk about those fun boots. But these are also rag & bone, and they're coming across on camera is almost black, but these are a charcoal gray suede double zip, and they do have that tassel fringy zip pull. This is also a suede wrapped heel, pretty classic rag & bone, and these are 38.5. They are an 8.5 rag & bone. Excited to be adding more rag & bone to my closet. Guys, they sell really well. Here's another pair. I would say this is very classic. This is the first style of rag & bone boots that I ever sold. I found a pair beat up in the thrift store. I brought them home, and my husband worked on them and made them look absolutely beautiful. And I don't remember the style name, but this is also a zip back black leather rag & bone, and these are a 38.5. So like an 8.5, and this is a really, really soft leather. So some of her boots will probably make me like $50 to $60. I was wrong. I have a pair of shoes here, a pair of Alegria Mary Jane style in super like new condition. They look like this. Now, I thought that these type shoes were for medical professionals, but I guess they're not, because I do know that my friend actually owns a legal business. So yeah, I guess, I don't know. I don't know why she had these, but they're in wonderful, wonderful condition. There's the soles on these. These are a size 39. They are called the Paloma. There is the butterfly that's on all Alegria shoes. These are a hook and loop closure, and these always sell for me, usually not rapidly, but I was happy to pick these up. These were a little bit less. So I do feel like these brought my cost of goods down. Okay, yeah, now I said I would share the boots that sold and paid for all the shoes. I picked up a pair of a Neen Bing gray suede. They were called the Ermelin, if I'm not mistaken, the Ermelin booty. I'm going to put the entire listing here for you guys so you can check them out. They were a fringe detail booty with a point toe. They were so pretty. They were in pristine condition. She told me that she loved the way the boots looked, but she found that she didn't wear them very often, which was evident in the condition of the boots. So I got them listed. They received a lot of attention, and I accepted an offer of $180 on these booties, and they took like 4 days to sell. So I was ecstatic about that, and all of the shoes that I picked up from her are now profit once they sell. So yes, this was such a good buy. I have 3 more pairs of boots to share with you. All 3 of these boots were contenders to go on vacation with me to Colorado. I recently went to Colorado to thrift with my sisters. I had a great time. I loved all of the boots I bought from Anna, and I wanted to take them all with me, but I was only gone for 5 days, so I didn't need, to take 10 pairs of boots with me, but these were contenders. The last 3, I think, are my personal favorites, and they're all my size. Look at these brown leather boots. Now, they look like a basket weave, but they're more like a stamped leather. This is not an actual weave. I don't know how to explain it, but you can see that really cool leather wrapped heel. There is the leather kind of cap, an asymmetrical cap on them, and these are by the brand AS98. This is a brand I was just introduced to accidentally. I found a pair of sandals in the thrift store. I got them at half price for 99 cents and sold them for well over $100. I don't remember. I'll put it up here because, yeah, it was not a brand that was on my radar. Now it is, and I was so excited that she had a pair of AS98. Again, I don't remember the style name. I just remember that I love these. Sometimes I want to keep all of these and sell them next year, wear them for a season, but I have a pair of brown boots, I have a pair of black boots, I have a pair of navy blue boots. I just don't need 15 pairs of boots, guys. Look at these. Are these beautiful? Are these beautiful? This is a pair of brown suede, and they're a little scuffed. I did get them brushed up and looking as good as I could for their pictures, and I'll show you on the bottom. Yep, you're looking at it. These are Gucci. These are Gucci boots. Again, I don't remember the style name, and I'll see if you'll be able to see the inside. You can see they are, I don't know if you will. You can see, anyway, trust me, these are authentic Gucci boots, and they are a size 38 and a half. I think these are gorgeous. They're so casual looking, perfect for Colorado thrifting. I decided to leave these at home because I do think they are probably the most valuable shoes that I picked up in this haul, but I really, really wanted to wear these shoes. They don't say Gucci on the buckles. I mean, they're not overtly Gucci boots, but they are true, authentic Gucci boots. So I was excited to bring these home and add them to my stores. And this is the final pair of shoes, and these are the boots that I took to Colorado with me. Ta-da! You're looking at it, a pair of Fry boots in box. So these are a pair, let me see, am I going to do this right? Tall boots by Fry. They are the Melissa. I think, yeah, you can see it right there. They're the Melissa in a size 8.5. I don't know what I was thinking. I did not wear them when I was in Colorado because, you know, I thought if we went out anywhere, maybe I would wear these guys. They still smell like that brand new leather. These are not new boots, but this is what they look like. This is the Melissa riding boot. I think they call them the seam. There is a seam in the back. They do have a burnished toe on them. They're perfect, but they are not brand new. You can see some wear on the bottom of them. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. So they're new in box. Also have this little thing in the box, which I don't know. It just says like our website, contact us, our social media. So we came with that. Here is the other one. You can see there is a few scratches on them right there. I mean, they're in great condition. I do think that these will appeal to someone that is looking to buy brand new Fry boots and wants to save a little bit of money on them. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I took them in their box to Colorado and they did not come out of the box. I don't wear a lot of tall boots. I have tall boots in both brown leather and black leather that I own, and I probably wear them about once a year. I am going to get these listed, guys. They are not listed, but this was really a prize. I love finding Fry boots. Make sure you're subscribed, guys, because I found some Fry while I was in Colorado. I don't remember how many pairs, but multiple. I found multiple pair of Fry boots while I was in Colorado, and I will be sharing those in future hauls. These came from Nordstrom. I saw that Nordstrom sticker right there. So yeah, that is all of the shoes that I have recently listed. I have sold some of the shoes that I picked up in August, and I'll share those on an upcoming What Sold video, guys, because boots are selling rapidly right now. So I am trying to continue to source boots and sell boots as best I can. So now it is time for a little life update. If you are not sticking around for the life update, thank you so much for joining me for this shoe haul. And please remember a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. And to all of my old friends that have been around forever, thanks for sticking around. Everything is wonderful. Everything is really, really good today as I film this video. My mother moved in with me a couple months ago, and I quickly found that I didn't have enough time to do everything that I had been doing for the past 3 years or so. And that is when I had to take a step back from YouTube, and we decided very quickly that we needed some help. I set out to find a caregiver for my mother, and I was going through numerous agencies that were all understaffed, and it was just a nightmare. It was such a challenge, but I'm one of those people that believes if the right things will happen when they're supposed to happen. And one of the agencies reached out to me. They had a brand new employee they thought would be a perfect match for my mother, because I was really looking for companionship. My mother doesn't need she does need medical care supervision. She needs nonstop supervision during her waking hours. And we were just matched with the loveliest lady. She is excellent. And so she has been with us for about a month now. In the very beginning, when she would come to stay with my mother, I would go to my mother's house and worry like I had just left my child at preschool for the very first time. Now I am feeling very, very comfortable. She was able to help out while I went on my trip to Colorado, which was so helpful. And I just, the whole family loves this young lady, and my mother responds very, very well to her. So that has freed up some of my time. In fact, it is actually time that I am able to 100% devote to my reselling business. I don't think I've ever had that uninterrupted time blocks in the past. My reselling job is done in increments, in blocks of 2 hours here, 30 minutes there, not just in 8-hour days. So I have found that since we have hired this young lady that I have been far more productive. So that is awesome. So that is the biggest blessing I have to report, guys. This angel entered my world and lightened my load quite a bit. There was a lot of stress involved in how am I going to do this now, and things get more challenging day by day. They don't get easier day by day. So it's nice to have some help to help me navigate these waters. Next up, I was selling on Whatnot. I love selling on Whatnot, guys. It was so much fun, and I want to thank all of you that came and joined me at my Whatnot shows. My last show was done with my sister. She was in town, and it was so very helpful because the truth is, I have such a difficult time reading the script, the font on the Poshmark, on the Whatnot screen. It is so small, and as a result, I think it is so hard to answer questions and build community for me on Whatnot. It was much, much better with my sister in town, and I think moving forward with Whatnot, I will probably have shows on occasion when my sister or someone can help me to read that chat, because I can't read it. It's far too small, and I even tried it with my contact lenses, which are multifocal, so they do have readers in them, and I still couldn't read it. So I hope that Whatnot will improve that if they're concerned at all about older eyes selling on their platform. I loved selling on Whatnot, but I don't think you're going to see a lot of me on that platform moving forward. I did have to postpone one of my Whatnot shows because I was experiencing a vertigo, and it improved. But the thing is, guys, it's not completely gone. There are times when I just have these like moments of dizziness that is really quite concerning. So I have scheduled an appointment with a doctor, which is terrifying to me because I think, you know, it's happening in my head, and then I just, I hope I don't ever have problems with my brain. But yeah, that's actually going on. So I'm kind of paying attention to that and taking care of that. So moving forward, I went to Denver. I picked up 245 pounds of clothing. This has become an annual trip with my sisters, Barbie and Debbie. They both joined me. So I do have the advantage of having 3 people thrifting, myself included, for my business. My children came to town. I missed the Dave Matthews concert in Colorado this year. I went to Colorado the week after Dave played, so that was kind of a bummer, but we got to spend time with my son and his wife and my sisters, and that was just, it was so enriching for my soul. I really, really needed it. Now it is time to get back to the grindstone and get back to what I know works for me. Part of that is filming videos, and I hope you will join me, guys. I could honestly title my next 5 videos my best haul ever in my lifetime. I found the best stuff on this Denver and Colorado Springs trip. I'm so excited to share those videos with you. I have never titled a video my best haul ever. We see that title all the time, and I didn't want to use it lightly. I may be using it, guys, so make sure you're subscribed. Okay, I think I covered everything I wanted to talk to you about. All my, my little update. Mama's doing great, guys. She's very healthy. She's very happy, which is the most important thing. So you saw all the shoes. You can check out my closet, guys. I know I have put some of these shoes away, but my closet did expand in the month of August. I feel like I'm kind of rusty, and I feel like I'm really, really talkative. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for joining me today. Please thumbs up, leave a comment. It's always nice to hear from you. I'll see you very, very soon with a haul from Colorado. Buckle up. It's going to be exciting. We'll see you next time. Bless you.